Hey y'all, you already know who it is. In today's video, we are showing a clip from a pastor where he talks about the age of disrespectful kids, okay? So how I feel about the situation is, even though I don't have kids, because I probably would be in jail for murdering one if they got beside themselves, um, I feel that people let their kids do and say whatever they want. And then they grow up to expect to do and say whatever they want. And it doesn't work like that in the real world. So, about to show this clip. The pastor, he's preaching, he's spitting facts.
Rebels they are and say, well, when I'm 18 years old, I'm out. Number one, go ahead and try that, bucko. If you think I'm going to raise some millennialized kid that's going to lay around in my basement till the sun warms their feet till they're 35 years old, you're crazy. Let my kids threaten me with when I'm 18, I'm gone. And they can be gone the night before they turn 18. The first time they have to pay an insurance bill, the first time they have to pay a mortgage, they'll come back to mom and daddy's house real quick. But let me secondarily say this. Whoever come up with a stupid rule that when you turn 18 years of age, you somehow are an adult and you can live the way you want to. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even understand what life was about till I was 30 years old. 18 years old and you're an adult. 18 years old, you ought to still be wearing diapers. Have you lost your ever-loving mind? And the way these kids are talking to these parents these days, it ought to be spoken from the pulpit. It ought to be spoken politically, and parents ought to stand up to their kids. You had the kid. You support and pay for the kid, and you let that trash mouth run you down in your house. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Let them sleep out back in the dog house with the bulldogs for a couple of days and see what they think about that. Are you kidding me? Have one of my kids talk to me like that. If I caught one of my kids talking to my wife like that, I would wear their butts out in the front yard and make a viral Facebook video over it. Talk to me like that. Talk to an adult like that. The Bible says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. It's the first commandment with promise. Let me tell you something. It's not just a parent that ought to whoop your tail. You disrespect an adult, especially a mom or a dad or an elderly person in your life, you better know this. God a jerk a knot in